Hey, I'm Mainful and welcome to the Kalmar Clash by Mr. Luke. Today we have the Kalmar Modern version 2 by me up against the Kalmar. We all know these designs and they are great. Well, my design isn't that great because of its exploding gun. But this design, it looks very nice with the secondary cram cannons. Although this is quite vulnerable and not really powerful, but it does look great. And it's got this minigun, which is actually quite big for a minigun, that is. And on the other side we have my design, the Kalmar Modern exploding gun included, I guess, and useless secondaries included also. It's just your normal modernized Kalmar with a thick armor belt on the front. Just a normal design. Both have Nessies, which is always great. And with that, let's get round one started. Both designs are firing. I will have to manually DQ this because, well, it flies too high. But you should already know that. Oof. That's not good because that's the main cannon. I really don't know why this always explodes. I think it's something to do with fragment teleportation. Yes, that's a normal thing in From the Depths. How is the Kalmar doing? It's not doing great. But it can still avoid Nessies. Somewhat. But those were the torpedoes. But most of them did miss. Okay, the Nessie does actually not need to be DQ'd because it is down on the ground again. Doesn't look good for the Kalmar Modern. That explosive gun is basically a death sentence. And there's the Nessie, also kind of dead. And there is basically no hope for the Kalmar Modern to win. This design, however, is happily launching high explosive cram pellets at my awful design, which is now going to be despawned. And with that, we will go to round 2. Round 2, let's get it underway and see if my design can win. It does have somewhat superior weaponry, I think, but a major problem is its extremely explosive gun. I mean, like, it tears through half the ship. And that really ain't good, like we see here again. has no chance of survival. None at all. Yes, I think it has been cut in half again. Most likely. Only if it could repair this block, it may be able to live once again. This also takes out the torpedo section. You will probably go down again. But not after destroying the Kalmar. Wow, that's the power of simple weapons. Although it is now downed. The power of simple weapons. Just amazing. That ain't good for the Kalmar's team. But I don't know which effective weapon it actually has left. The Nessie has got its simple weapon autocannons. Well, maybe had them. I think it does have the mode shot itself. Like usually. Does like shooting itself. Really like shooting itself. And this thing, I don't know if it will actually survive much longer. I mean, it's 80%. And it's not going to go into the air again anytime soon. Unless you move away. That is. The Kalmar Modern is at 65%. Very interesting, because if the timer runs out, that ain't good for the Kalmar team. Because I will probably have to give victory to my team, because it has its Kalmar somewhat remaining, if you see this as a Kalmar, which it really isn't. It's like a dead hole without a front. If you could only get some of your guns firing again. I mean, do you have repair bots? Or you could maybe kill it if it does something like that. That is. Are you over 30 meters? Yes, you are definitely, and you have been for quite some time. So, I will sadly have to DQ you. And this is going to be a victory to, or at least for this round, to the Kalmar Modern. Sadly, because my design is just the worst with its explodey gun. Nonetheless, let's get to round 3. Next round, round 3. Probably going to be a explosive round again with the gun being taken out. But we know that already, so let's just go over to Demon Kalmar, because nothing interesting happening over at the Kalmar Modern. And wow, that is a storm and rain of simple weapon autocannons. Purely amazing. Why are you firing up there? If I may ask. It actually doesn't seem like the explodey gun was taken out. So this may be a victory for the Kalmar Modern, but I'm not quite sure. This does seem to have extraordinary armor. But the guns are just a bit lacking. And now it is time to DQ my Nessie. Goodbye, Nessie. Goodbye. Oh no. Mon Kalmar is being DQ'd because 55% too low health. But does it have its Nessie remaining? No, it does not seem like that. So my extremely bad design wins. Amazing. Went off. So it will be moving on to the the semi-finals of the secondary bracket. And the next episode is going to be another one which will be a quarter-final one like this of the secondary brackets, with probably the Kalmari, or what is it called? It really looks like a Kalmar, looks like a squid one. So, see you next time on Mainful.